Athens was one of the most prominent city-states of ancient Greece and is often referred to as the birthplace of Western civilization. The city-state flourished from the 6th to 4th century BCE and was renowned for being a center of arts, philosophy, democracy, and intellectualism. This article will take a closer look at the history of Athens' kingdom. Early Athens. The origins of Athens reach far back to the Neolithic period. In the Bronze Age, Athens was a small Mycenaean stronghold, but it was abandoned during the Doric invasion in the 11th century BC. The name of Athens is derived from Athena, the goddess of wisdom and patron goddess of the city. Despite the Doric invasion, Athens began to grow in the 8th century BC, under the leadership of its first recorded historical figure, Theseus. The city flourished economically by exporting olive oil, pottery, and textiles. Athens in the 5th century BCE. The 5th century BCE is considered the height of Athenian power and achievements. In 508 BCE, Athens became the first city-state to implement democracy, with all male citizens being given a say in political decisions. The government consisted of a council of 500 citizens and an assembly of all free male Athenians. The 5th century saw the rise of Athens' most famous politician and general, Pericles. He oversaw a golden age of artistic and intellectual growth, and commissioned the construction of several notable buildings, such as the Parthenon and the Propylaea. Athens was also involved in several conflicts during the 5th century BCE. The city-state was engaged in the Persian Wars and played a significant role in defeating the massive invading force of Persia at the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE. The Peloponnesian War. Athens' golden age came to an end with the onset of the Peloponnesian War. The conflict began in 431 BCE when Athens, under the leadership of Pericles, declared war on Sparta, the dominant city-state in the Peloponnese. The war lasted for almost 3 decades and was marked by periods of intense fighting and temporary truces. Athens was eventually defeated in 404 BCE, and its empire was dismantled. Despite the loss, Athens remained a significant cultural and intellectual center in the years following the Peloponnesian War. The city-state saw another era of growth during the Hellenistic period, with notable achievements in literature, philosophy, and science. The Roman period. By the 2nd century BCE, the Macedonian king Philip V had reduced Athens to a vassal state, and it was later conquered by the Roman Empire in 86 BCE. The city-state retained some level of autonomy under the Roman Empire but gradually declined in importance. During the Byzantine Empire, Athens became a provincial capital, but it was also ravaged by invasions and wars. The city was conquered by the Crusaders under the leadership of the infamous Frankish warlord Geoffrey of Villehardouin in 1205. The Ottoman period. In 1458, Athens was conquered by the Ottoman Empire during the reign of Mehmed II. The city underwent significant changes, with mosques and other Islamic structures constructed in place of Christian churches. In addition, the city's appearance was changed with the construction of new buildings such as the Phethi Mosque and the Sistorakis Mosque. Athens was the site of the first modern Olympic Games in 1896, which marked a significant moment in the city's history. The ceremony took place in the Panathenaic Stadium, which had been rebuilt to resemble its ancient form. Modern Athens. Athens became the capital of the newly founded Kingdom of Greece in 1834 and has since experienced significant growth. The city's population increased as people migrated from rural areas to find work in the expanding industrial sector. The 20th century saw Athens undergo major changes and growth, with significant development in infrastructure, housing, and urbanization. The city underwent a major facelift ahead of the Olympic Games in 2004, with new buildings, roads, and public transport constructed. In conclusion, Athens has a rich and fascinating history that spans over millennia. The city-state has been home to some of the most significant achievements in art, philosophy, literature, and democracy. Athens' kingdom was the birthplace of Western civilization and continues to inspire and influence people around the world.